Some of the few or the many challenges that women face, number one is we live in a very patriarchal society. Indeed, very patriarchal, extremely patriarchal. I vied for Member of Parliament Kangima, and I'm talking from experience. I have seen, and I saw, I would go for meetings, and men and women are there, but then they're like, hey, we'll get a woman, tutapata mwanamke. You know, there is that connotation of people are still looking at women as not as readers. It's still not very well appreciated. Number two is that our women are not economically empowered like our men counterpart, you know. And you find when you're going for a campaign or you're buying a house or you're buying a car and all that, a man, if you go to the showroom, a man will be attended to you first. You could even be mheshimiwa. You know, like if we go, they look at you, hey, jamaa amekuja, mwenye pesa. You know, even the bill, for example, if you go to a hotel and you eat and all that, and maybe I'm the one who had invited you for lunch, the bill will be given to the man. So that patriarchal society is still, we need to deconstruct that so that at least our people can understand our women are actually empowered, you know. The other challenge is the land, sharing of resources. That is land. Land is a critical issue in this country. But if you go to the registry here, thank God now they are digitizing and all that. But of course, there are a lot of cartels. They are trying to do 1, 2, 3, 4 things, and even trying to backdate issues. And shame on them, because that is very bad. How do you backdate issues? Like, for example, we backdate this land that it belongs to KBC to 1960s. You know, that is very bad. You find many women, when it comes to that matter, that particular docket, they will not be there to be there, because many people say one of the many ways for you to die is to actually have a land tussle. And it is true, we have seen very many people die out of land. So women do not have land, and women do not have, recently many women are owning even big cars and all that. When you go to borrow a loan in the bank, it's a challenge, because they will ask you who is your husband, or how many you have had before. So you look at that issue. Women are still looking, the men are, they're still looking at you, nani yako nyuma yako, you know. So that is also a very big hindrance to women empowerment, and also in women and leadership and decision making table. The other challenge is you find that women don't have that esteem, you know that esteem, and they want to play it, the woman, you know, you want to look feminine and all that. Therefore, if you get into politics, my sister here, Cynthia Mheshimiwa, can tell you, they look at you mwenye kichwa gumu, you know, you are hard-headed, you know. So that stereotype alone, for very many women, they will not get into that. So it's a big of it's a challenge, I can tell you. But nevertheless, the issue of FGM, we need to be very, very, very careful. You know, Muranga, we are reading on that. You know, statistics don't lie. We saw that, and I was very sad. I nearly said that I don't come from Muranga, but anyway, I come from Muranga. So that's a challenge, and it is now coming up it is evolving.